Marvel horror is a comic book genre that has exploded over the years. There is a diverse and renowned array of the universe that explores the Marvel world of horror. While supernatural creatures and darker undertones are a massive part of Marvel, some themes delve much further. While comics such as Blade border the line between action and horror, others such as Dracula and Monsters Unleash go further. Furthermore, The Curse of the Mutants and even The Ghost Rider are all riddled with horror themes. While you can argue that all Marvel villains fit into the description of horror, the undertones of Spider-Man fighting the Green Goblin or the Guardians fighting Thanos still have different undertones than the likes of Werewolf. Marvel's foray into horror began in the early 1970s. This is a period marked by a cultural shift that embraced darker and more mature themes. In 1971, Marvel introduced Werewolf by Night in the pages of Marvel Spotlight Volume 2. Created by Jerry Conway and Mike Ploog, this series follows the tragic tale of Jack Russell. He is a young man cursed to transform into a werewolf under the light of the full moon. Werewolf by Night marked Marvel's initial exploration of the horror genre, offering readers a fresh perspective beyond the traditional superhero narrative. The success of Werewolf by Night paved the way for other supernatural characters like Tomb of Dracula. In addition, there is also Ghost Rider and Man-Thing, each contributing to the growing tapestry of Marvel's horror landscape. These characters bring forward a darker, more supernatural aspect to Marvel's storytelling. Furthermore, it attracted a new audience eager for tales that strayed from the typical superhero fare. As Marvel delved deeper into the horror genre, the 1970s saw the introduction of characters who blurred the lines between the natural and supernatural. One such character was the Ghost Rider, first appearing in Marvel Spotlight Volume 5 in 1972. Johnny Blaze, a stunt motorcyclist, made a deal with the devil. As a result, he transforms into the demonic Ghost Rider to serve as the devil's bounty hunter. The character's macabre appearance and morally ambiguous nature resonated with readers. It solidifies Ghost Rider's place in Marvel's growing pantheon of horror. Similarly, the Man-Thing, created by Roy Thomas, Jerry Conway, and Gray Morrow, debuted in Savage Tales Volume 1 in 1971. Unlike other traditional superheroes, the Man-Thing embodied the horror genre's essence, a muck-covered creature existing in the Florida Everglades. This character explored themes of fear and the primal instincts that lurk within humanity. The comic pushes the boundaries of what readers had come to expect from Marvel Comics. Amidst the supernatural beings and creatures, Marvel introduced a different breed of hero. This is one that fights against the forces of darkness while grappling with its own monstrous nature. One such character was Morbius, the living vampire, created by Roy Thomas and Gil Kane. Morbius, a biochemist turned vampire, first appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 101 in 1971. This anti-heroic figure challenged the conventional notions of heroism, offering a complex and morally ambiguous protagonist. The 1990s witnessed a significant shift in Marvel's horror genre with the creation of Eric Brooks. You might better know him as Blade, the vampire hunter. He debuted in Tomb of Dracula Volume 10 in 1973. However, Blade underwent a transformation from a supporting character to a standalone hero in the 1990s. Over time, Marv Wolfman and Gene Colan reimagined Blade. They turned him into a vampire-human hybrid with a unique set of skills. Now he dedicates his life to eradicating vampires from the face of the earth. Blade's popularity grew exponentially. This success led to his own comic book series. Eventually, it paved the way for a successful film franchise starring Wesley Snipes. Furthermore, the character's success demonstrated Marvel's ability to blend horror elements with traditional superhero storytelling. As such, they reached a broader audience and set the stage for the genre's continued evolution. Marvel's horror genre not only expanded the comic book landscape, but also left an enduring impact on popular culture. The success of characters like Ghost Rider and Blade transcended the pages of comic books, influencing the development of horror-themed movies and television shows. Ghost Rider in particular, has been adapted into live-action films and appeared in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, showcasing the enduring appeal of Marvel's supernatural characters. The horror genre's influence is not limited to the big screen. It has permeated other forms of media, including video games and merchandise. Characters like Blade, with his distinctive vampire-slaying arsenal, have become iconic figures in the gaming world, further solidifying Marvel's presence beyond the comic book realm. In recent years, Marvel's horror genre has continued to evolve, with new characters and storylines pushing the boundaries of the supernatural. The critically acclaimed series, Immortal Hulk, written by Al Ewing and illustrated by Joe Bennett, has reintroduced the Hulk as a nightmarish, horror-infused character. This series explores existential and psychological horror, emphasizing the complexity of the Hulk's monstrous nature. Additionally, Marvel's foray into the horror genre extends to team dynamics with titles like Midnight Suns and Legion of Monsters. These series bring together various supernatural and monstrous characters, showcasing the diversity within Marvel's horror pantheon. The inclusion of these characters in team-up settings adds a layer of complexity to their interactions, creating unique storytelling opportunities. Marvel's journey into the horror genre has been a dynamic and transformative one. From the humble beginnings of Werewolf by Night to the iconic status of characters like Blade, Marvel has successfully blended horror elements with traditional superhero narratives. The genre's impact on popular culture, from movies to video games, demonstrates its enduring appeal. As Marvel continues to explore new storytelling avenues, the horror genre remains a crucial component of its creative landscape. The evolution from Werewolf by Night to Blade reflects not only the changing tastes of audiences, but also Marvel's ability to adapt and innovate within the ever-expanding realm of comic book storytelling. The horror genre, with its supernatural twists and morally complex characters, continues to be a vital and integral part of Marvel's diverse and captivating universe.